Ripple has announced a huge buyback of millions of XRP coins. In addition, they also plan huge investments in other areas. What can we expect? And what does this mean for XRP's price? Stay tuned till the end of the video to find out. But first, we are giving away 25 XRP coins at the end of the month to one random subscriber to start on their XRP journey. All you need to do is to like the video, subscribe and comment your thoughts on XRP in the comments section. Welcome back XRP Army. When Ripple made the decision to buy back its Series C shares for a total of $200 million, XRP investors received extremely encouraging news. As a result of this move, the San Francisco-based technology company will have a valuation of $15 billion, which is a new all-time high. Ripple completed its Series C funding round in December 2019, bringing in a total of $250 million. Tetragon Financial Group, an investment business based in the United Kingdom, served as the primary investor for the round, along with SBI Holdings and Route 66 Ventures. However, as we are all aware by this point, in December 2020, the United States Securities and Exchange Commission issued a financial lawsuit against Ripple Labs, as well as co-founder Chris Larsen and CEO Brad Garlinghouse, charging the parties with using the native XRP token as an unlicensed digital asset security. The lawsuit was issued in the amount of $1.3 billion. Tetragon sued Ripple in the beginning of January 2021 in the Delaware Chancery Court, seeking to enact its contractual obligation of a buyback clause to the value of its undisclosed investment sum. This lawsuit was filed with the intention of distancing themselves from Ripple in the midst of their high-profile and openly public lawsuit. However, barely 3 months later in April, the court issued a ruling in favor of Ripple and against the plaintiff, Tetragon, putting an end to the financial dispute that had been ongoing. Did you know about this crazy buyback plan? Let us know in the comment section down below. As a result of Ripple's decision to voluntarily purchase shares from Tetragon, SBI Holdings, and Route 66 Ventures, it appears that the company is actively working to improve its financial standing. This is a sentiment that Garlinghouse alluded to in a recent tweet thread. Even with 2021's headwinds, it was our best year on record, he remarked, disclosing that the company's $1 billion bank balance makes it the strongest we've ever been. Alongside the announcements of the buyback and valuation, Garlinghouse also expressed his optimism regarding the future of RippleNet and RippleX. The latter is expected to increase the utility of the XRP ledger in a variety of developing industries, such as non-fungible tokens, digital currencies issued by central banks, as well as interoperable, multi-chain functionalities, amongst other things. Ripple was contacted for further clarification regarding their goals, and a representative spokesperson stated that the purchasing decision was made due to Ripple's extremely strong position in the market. The representative spokesperson also stated that the company is cash flow positive and has a strong balance sheet. In addition to this, they mentioned that Ripple had its best hiring year in 2021 and that the company is currently looking to bring on hundreds of global employees this year to complement the staff that already consists of 500 people. Comment XRP Army if you believe this buyback is a great decision. Also, Ripple is investing money in other areas that will help not only the cryptocurrency industry but also the globe as a whole. Ripple has set aside $100 million to speed up initiatives aimed at removing carbon from the atmosphere in an effort to keep the increase in world temperature to 1.5 degrees Celsius. The company, which has its headquarters in California, just recently completed a private buyback of stocks that it had previously sold during its December 2019 Series C funding round. As a result, the company's valuation has increased to $15 billion. According to the corporation, the new fund will contribute to the modernization of carbon markets through investments in forward-thinking enterprises that remove carbon from the atmosphere and financial technology companies that focus on climate change. Ripple has stated that the $100 million would be utilized to concentrate on important projects as part of the company's commitment to the long-term viability of our planet. The technology company mentioned that some of these initiatives include building a portfolio of high-quality carbon credits that are already in existence as well as those that will be created in the future to assist in capitalizing on the most effective and scalable carbon removal methodologies and projects. In addition to this, the fund will be used to make investments in cutting-edge market makers and carbon removal technology companies that make use of blockchain, cryptocurrencies, and other forms of financial technology to speed up supply and unlock exponential value for purchasers as well as sellers. Do you agree that this donation is very good? If yes, then make sure to like this video. Additionally, the sum will be utilized to promote additional features and fund developer tools for creators and developers working on the XRPL who are concentrating on carbon market solutions and carbon credit NFTs. Ripple intends to continue its relationship with leading climate and conservation organizations to develop innovative approaches for the removal of carbon with the assistance of the money. According to the statement made by the corporation, this will function in conjunction with distributed stakeholder-led governance models, and will therefore contribute to the creation of better justice, revenue, and equity for suppliers, particularly in emerging economies. Ripple's chief executive officer, Brad Garlinghouse, believes that blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies have the potential to play a catalytic role in enabling carbon markets to realize their full potential by bringing more liquidity and traceability to a fragmented, complex market. In the meantime, Ripple committed 1 billion XRP to the XRPL, a decentralized public blockchain, in March as part of a major initiative to enhance the number of developments made on the XRP ledger. Ripple made the announcement of its partnership with FinSci, an online global money transfer provider based in Lithuania, earlier this month. The partnership will enable Ripple to power business-to-business payments by utilizing RippleNet's on-demand liquidity service, which leverages XRP for crypto-enabled efficient cross-border payments. And finally, what should we anticipate for the XRP price in the months ahead? The bad news is that in spite of the good reports, things aren't looking very well right now. The current price of XRP has investors wondering how much lower the digital remittance coin may go. During a time when prices of other cryptocurrencies are adjusting to prepare for an expected counter-trend increase, the price action of XRP has broken away from the pack, suggesting that it will experience yet another decline in the weeks to come. To begin the first trading session of the week, the price of XRP displays some mildly bearish signs. The bulls and bears are still engaged in a tug-of-war at $0.4250, which is resulting in the XRP price printing lower highs and higher lows. There is no question that the triangle pattern that is now building is going to result in a significant price increase for XRP. The direction in which the triangle will break out could go in either direction. Nevertheless, this thesis will be crafted to justify a short-term bearish perspective while keeping an invalidation level tight in order to grab profits from the alternative bullish scenario in a risk-free manner. The relative strength index is the most crucial cautious indicator for the XRP price at this time. The price of Ripple keeps climbing to new heights of profitability. In the meantime, the relative strength index, RSI, assigns a value to the power of the uptrend that is comparable to the 80 cents level on April 3rd, when the XRP price was similarly unable to produce a bullish breakout from a much broader triangle pattern. This small indication may be causing bullish weariness in the XRP price, as the bulls are not making a lot of profit while competing with very little support. If the technical analysis is true, a drop to 31 cents could result in the liquid stops of day traders being eliminated before there is a significant rally to 50 cents. Nevertheless, invalidation is essential in order to guarantee that some profit can be made in order to compensate for the danger of being early on the incorrect side of the trade. A breach at $0.4650 would render the bearish trend line meaningless as a trading tool. If the bulls are able to push price above this level, a buy entry can be made right away, and the safety stop may be set at the previous swing low of $0.3869. The bulls should be able to retake 50 cents and potentially even 54 cents, which would represent a 27% increase from the price of XRP at the moment. What do you think about Ripple's buyback plans? What can we expect to happen next? Let us know in the comment section. If you want to continue to know about XRP, we have got 2 videos waiting for you on the end screen to check out. Make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Kindly note that prices of cryptocurrencies frequently change, so by the time you watch this video, it might have changed to a whole new value. The information provided in this video does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, trading advice, or any other sort of advice, and you should not treat any of the content as such. The content in this video is for educational purposes only and hence should not be considered financial advice. Do conduct your due diligence and consult your financial advisor before making any investment decisions.